All right, welcome everyone to the 12U championship game for the Mountain View Los Altos girls softball. I'm John Wong. Here with me is Jerry Shaver. And Jerry and I just experienced a very exciting 10U game, and I'm sure we'll encounter the same excitement in today's game.
We probably will, John, and even then some on top of that. These are the 12U division players, and so they've obviously they're bigger and they're more experienced, and they love to play this game. They've demonstrated that. We have everything from brand new ranked beginners, first year here, to girls who've been playing for years. It's a recreational league, and so everybody is accepted who wants to play softball in the Mountain View Los Altos Girls Softball League every spring. And then the teams are divided by a very deliberate and careful evaluation of player skills before the season begins, and then the teams are made up so as to have evenly matched teams as much as is humanly possible. And so what you're going to see today is skills at all levels during this game, but these are the two teams that won in the playoffs to advance to the championship game, which is happening before your eyes this afternoon. It's going to be a fun game, and you're going to see enthusiastic young athletes playing hard to win this game, and it is something that we enjoy very much watching, the coaches, the staff, all of us, because we've all seen the training, we've seen the skill building, and today they're going to have a chance to showcase that for you, our audience.
And for us here in Stevenson Park, at the American Girls Field, we have the two teams. They are the 12U04 Killer Chameleons and the 12U02 Burgundy Bombs. Over here, there, far away in the Diamonds Girls, we have our third place game. We have the 12U03 Orange Crush versus the 12U05 Moneymakers. And throughout the game, I will have the across the town scoreboard to tell you what's going on the other side.
The coin has been tossed for the decision on who's going to be home and who's going to be away, and we'll have that decision shortly.
The Chameleons is home, I think.
Terry, who's home?
So the Killer Chameleons is the home team, and so the Burgundy Bombs will bat first.
Good to see you.
Hey.
Hello.
Look at this crack team of commentators.
Hey, you know what? We're commenting. Well, I'm on mic now. Sorry. So, helping us today with our officiating, on the plate we have Terry McHugh, and on the base we have Bruce Campbell. These two umpires have been with us for a long time. So, Jerry, you want to give us a shout out to these umpires?
Well, I'd be happy to. I think the world of these two guys. They're the two of the best people you'll ever meet, and they're two of the best umpires you'll ever see. Bruce is especially dear to me because he was the head coach of the first team that my oldest daughter played on. So I got introduced to MVLAGS through Bruce, and I've got to know him better and better over the years, and I just have so much respect for his ability as a coach. And he is a very capable umpire as well. He seems to have eyes in the back of his head, the front of his head, the sides of his head. He's amazing. Terry is another person who you won't find a better person in the world than Terry. He is a softball player himself and a very capable pitcher, but also he loves this game, and he comes here year after year to be an umpire. He's the most encouraging umpire you'll ever see. And you know, that's just something that sets Mountain View Los Altos girls softball apart, is because we have these league umpires who are so supportive and empathetic with the players that, you know, an umpire can seem to be a scary person, especially when you're out playing tournament ball, but here it's kept very friendly, and you're going to see some great umping, and you're going to see that the girls love these umpires.
Yes. And so for those of us who are watching this on the delay broadcast on Sunday at 12 p.m., just to remind you that the 10U Championship will be broadcast on May 20th, Sunday at 6 p.m. So that is a very exciting game. I'll encourage all of you to watch that. So on the mound, we have the pitcher from the Chameleon, number 15, Annika. And coming up at bat from the Burgundy Bombs, we have number 11, Annie Crane.
Annie would like to play college softball one day. She wants to be a lawyer if she can. Wants to be a lawyer so she can argue cases instead of umpire calls.
Oh my goodness.
And she is taking her second pitch, which is in the dirt. We got a 2-1 count.
Now, so for those of us who are not familiar with 12Us, we have a 3 innings run limit in the first 3 innings, and then unlimited run from the 4th inning onwards. Unlike the 10U, 12Us, you can steal home, you can have drop third, and all those ASA rules.
And the first batter is walked, so she'll take her position up on first base.
All right, next at bat is number 4, Caitlin Smiley. Caitlin is the state champ in gymnastics, and she also runs on the track team.
Okay, and our catcher's a very aggressive one, threatening the runner back to 1. She wouldn't dare steal second the way that catcher was. Now she's going to take a big lead. What's she going to do? And she's back to her back.
Yeah, one thing you will notice in the 12U level is that they are much more advanced, much more competitive, and you'll see a lot of action here today.
And now the runner does steal, and she will make it. Overthrown, but the backup center fielder is there to stop any further damage. The runner got a nice pop-off lead, but foul ball. Oh, she has to go back. Annie's looking for third base. We'll see if Caitlin can get her there. Here's the pitch. And it's in the dirt. Catcher scoops it, though, and looks her back. Pitch is in the dirt. Catcher skips it again. Oh, and there's a delayed steal.
Delayed steal.
And she gets away with it. Very well done.
Well, coaching the Burgundy Bombs is Sanket Patel, and he has been coaching for a few years. And
run scores and runners are safe on 1. It was a hard hit, but it was a dink hit, and it really served as a bunt.
All right.
The scoreboard does have a run.
Okay, our bat is
Bombs.
Millie Patel. She is the daughter of the head coach, Sanket, and she was actually born in South Dakota. And she loves cooking.
2. Yeah, Millie is Aria's younger sister, and as you said, the daughter of the coach. And I've seen her come up from a wee little player, and here she is. It's wonderful to see her advance in her skills the way she has. Her dad, the coach, and her mom has also coached and been a great manager.
Right.
She's not managing this team. That's Teal, I believe, is the manager for this team. And that one's in the dirt and gets past the catcher. Now we have a runner stealing 3, but sticking on 3 without a threat. Takes the pressure off of Millie a little bit. She's got a runner in scoring position. They'll think twice before they throw her out at 1. She's showing bunt and pulls her bat back. Catcher chases the runner back to 3.
So as we mentioned, the head coach for the Burgundy Bombs is Sankit. Assistant coach are Smita Patel, Charlie Crane, and Steve Smiley. Well, Millie is working the pitcher very hard here.
Runner on 3 is a very aggressive runner. She's looking to score home. She'll steal it if she gets any opportunity. Here comes the pitch. It's in the dirt. Catcher scoops it. It's a walk to 1. Let's see if she'll go to 2. She continues to 2.
How's that call? Ooh, that was a safe call. And she steal home and score a run.
Home. Yeah, that was.
So again, this, unlike the 10U that we saw earlier, the 12Us can steal home whenever there's there's an opportunity or pass ball. So you can see a lot of aggressive run in here today.
Right, and you saw Millie, who was walked to 1, continued on to 2, and the runner at 3 came home anyway. So the Bombs have 2 runs at this point.
This is Paige, number 10, and Paige likes dancing. She's inspired by Jenny Finch, our famous softball players. And she loved the Riverdale's TV show. I don't know what that is. I'm too
I don't either.
I'm too out of the...
We're too old.
Yeah, there you go.
Millie's set up for a steal. Takes a nice lead. She's out there. She's going to do it too. Another delayed steal.
A lot of delayed steal here.
Now that's excellent coaching right there. Sankit is an excellent coach. And I've seen him grow as well, and he coaches in a very aggressive style for his players, and they score runs that they wouldn't get any other way.
It's 2 strikes. So again, we have a 3 runs limit. So if Paige can drive a run in, then
that'll be it.
That'll be it.
Oh, and a swing and a miss, a powerful swing, but she struck out.
Now, one thing about Annika is that I heard that she is a very good pitcher, but she does not play out summer ball. So in the next break, I'll ask Jerry to give us some introduction to the Nova program here.
All right. Oh, and there's another nice strike thrown.
And up at bat is number 2, Anna Double Dare. And she plays the violin, loves to read, and her favorite TV show is the Stranger Things. That's one show that I actually watch.
That is a scary show.
On Netflix. Oh, sorry.
Millie's doing a good job at third, keeping the pressure on the pitcher by staying off the bag until the pitcher actually does enter the circle with her arm down. That's the only time that ball goes cold, and she's off the bag until that happens. And another strike thrown.
Yes, I was saying sometimes there are pitchers like Annika who does not play the summer ball, but she can really pitch.
Yeah, she's really demonstrating some great pitching skills here. She's looking at another strikeout possibly. Ooh. There it is. Another strikeout. The runner wisely bolted for 1, and that's just, again, a sign of great coaching, because if that ball had been dropped by the catcher, of course, there's a drop third strike rule.
I thought it's
okay. And welcome back to the championship game of 10U Division for Mountain View Los Altos girls softball. It is the bottom of the first inning, and we had a very exciting top of the inning with hitters and runners stealing home, and one runner stole home and then was declared out. But it was an amazing play with the dust thrown up and the tag delivered, and umpire like scratching his head what to call it.
So the score now is the Burgundy Bombs 1, the Chameleons 0. On the mound we have number 11, Annie Crane, And the batter is number 5, Indira. Indira plays piano and trombone, and she got the Artist Award last year at school.
And the ball is, pitch is thrown high for a ball. It's fun to imagine these athletes like playing a trombone, isn't it?
Well, that's the right side of the brain, or the first, I don't know, whatever that is.
That would be the right side, the artistic side.
Yes. That's a hit.
Nice hit.
Okay.
Is caught by the third baseman to retire that batter. We have one down.
So once again, we can see that the level of gameplay here is much more advanced and skillful in the 12U level.
It'll be fun to see this game play out. Of course, it's a 1-0 game right now. Looks like umpire Bruce is
pitcher problem.
Wants to confer.
I think sometimes
style.
she doesn't present herself. That's probably what's the case also. And Bruce
He's a very rule book kind of
Yes,
guy. So
right.
the deal is the pitcher has to have the ball in 2 different hands when she steps onto the plate, and cannot have both hands in the glove. The way she is right now
Right.
is fine because she got in that position while she was on the rubber.
And at bat, we have number 16, Madison. Madison is the daughter of the head coach, Rich and Teal. And Madison actually, she told us that she has scoliosis, and she hopes that even though she has scoliosis, she's a great softball player, and she hopes that she can be an inspiration to other children with scoliosis.
She is an inspirational girl, and so is her mom, Teal. Teal was a softball player, and I'm talking about a fast pitch adult league pitcher. I think maybe for a college, and just a fantastic player. She has been playing ball for many, many years. She's a wonderful supporter of this organization. She's a manager now, but she's oftentimes been head coach.
And personally, I know many of these players. Like Annie Crane on the mound, she was on our Summer Nova team. Again, we'll do the introduction at the end of this inning or later. But she also have improved her skills significantly in the past year.
Maddie's got 2 strikes now. And wisely holds her bat.
So we have a full count on Maddie. Now, several of these players are on the Nova team, so Maddie will be in the 12C Nova team coming up in summer.
Oh, that was a nice pitch right over the outside corner.
Strikeout from Annie Crane. Annie is also going to be in the 12C team in the summer.
So we have 2 outs.
All right. At
the
bat,
third batter's
we have
up.
number 17, Serenity. Serenity has been playing the violin since she was 8 years old.
And a foul. Foul's back to the backstop. He's got a good swing. Something tells me if she hits that ball, it's going to be anything but serene.
She looks formidable.
She does. She looks serious, too. And he's set. Delivers it high and outside.
So we want to take here an opportunity to thank KMVT for the generous broadcasting throughout the last many years. They have been broadcasting our championship games and doing a very appreciative job here. Look out.
Heads up. Yes, KMVT, thank you so much for doing this for us. The girls love to play before the cameras. That's really the highlight. The championship game it's great to win the position in the championship through the playoffs, but it's really the cameras. They love it, and they'll be watching this video, I'm sure. Here comes the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Strike 3.
By golly, that's the bottom. That's the ready for the top of the next inning. Now 2 strikeouts thrown by Annie, and a fly ball caught by the third baseman from the first batter. So that's 3 batters up and 3 batters down.
All right, so we're going to the bottom of the first inning. We have the Burgundy Bombs 1, the Killer Chameleons 0.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the championship game of the 12U division MVLAGS girls softball, Mountain View Los Altos girls softball. We'd like to acknowledge KMTV Sports, and we'd also like to let you know that KMVT Sports would like to thank the sponsor, Altos Mobile Massage. A massage can change your mental and physical state and inspire you to give power and energy to solutions. Altos Mobile Massage brings the massage to you. Sometimes a little pressure is a good thing.
So once again, welcome back to the game. This is the bottom of the first inning. We have the Burgundy Bombs 1 leading the Killer Chameleons 0. On the mound, we have Madison McCleave, number 16, pitching for the Chameleons, and catcher, we have Callie catching.
And the umpire has called for batter up. Terry is ready.
Okay, up at bat is number 1, Krishna. Krishna is known as a speed demon. I suppose that she will steal a lot here today, and she loves engineering and art.
And a nice pitch delivered, just a little low. As Madison is pitching. That was a nice looking pitch. And a swing and a miss on another beauty. Just to the outside. Batter took the bait. One, two, the count. Batter's a little eager.
Well, she's a speed demon. I suppose she wants to run.
She wants to get a good start. It's funny. It's well, it's not funny. It's and she swings at one that's in the dirt, but it's a drop third strike. Now to see if she can beat the throw. Oh, and she doesn't quite beat it. To the catcher's credit, quick on the
so again, if those of us who are watching or will be watching the 10U game, in 12U we do have drop third strike, we do have infield fly rule, all those rules from the ASA official rule.
Now Avery's up to bat. Madison delivers one high. Good speed, just a little high.
So Avery is on a hip-hop dance crew, and she's played softball and basketball for Graham, well, I can say that, and has the cleanest room on the block.
And that pitch was bounced off the plate. Avery takes a signal from the coach. Let's see what she's going to do. And the pitches are coming in just a little bit low. Madison's attempting to dial it up, get it in the strike zone, and give Avery a shot. There it is. Nice pitch. We got a 2-1 count. Offensive team is cheering. Another nice looking pitch.
Foul ball.
Just foul, just out of the reach of the first baseman. Avery got her bat to it, trying to adjust to the speed. She was a little late on that. If she adjusts her speed, centers that thing up. She'll drive a swing like that, will drive the ball to the outfield. Here's the pitch. Oh, nice pitch.
Strike 3.
Maddie retires another batter with a strikeout.
Well, so Jerry, we're seeing a lot of great pitching. The pitcher from both sides are just striking everyone
They're doing
out.
very well. It's really adds to the enjoyment of the game to have pitchers that can deliver it in there, and the way these two pitchers have been able to do so far.
Right, up at bat is number 14, Tallulah. And she lived in Ireland for 2 years before moving back to California. She's a twin, and she has a twin brother.
Uh-huh. Maddie makes another very nice pitch. It wasn't called a strike, but probably only because it was barely wide. The ability to put the pitch over the outside of the plate is extremely useful.
So Jerry, I have a question. In
Yes.
10U, does the strike zone is different in the 12U, or is it the same in 10U? Do you
No,
know?
I believe it's narrower in the 12U by 12U rules.
Okay.
And there's a nice strike thrown. The strike zone is the armpits to the top of the knees, and in 10U it's the top of the shoulders to the bottom of the knees. So this is a narrower strike
Yeah,
zone.
smallest strike zone. That's what I thought.
There's another nice pitch, a swing and a miss. Maddie is devastated.
Wow.
She is really
On fire,
showing her
man.
business. Okay. That one hits the dust.
Look it down.
Doesn't get past the catcher, and so she has walked her first batter.
All right. Coming up at bat is number 6, Esmeralda. Esmeralda has been a cheerleader for 4 years, and blue is her favorite color.
And she takes an outside pitch. Runner on 1, fades back to 1. There's 2 outs. So we'll Tallulah. There she goes, stealing. Tallulah stealing, and catcher lets her go. In this division, if the catcher overthrows, the runner continues at her option. So there's they can steal as many bases, including home, as they want. Ball gets past the catcher. Now she's going to 3. So now we have a runner in scoring position on third base with 2 outs. Oh,
that was
right over the outside of the
outside.
plate. Oh my. This is an extremely serious situation, but you know what? Maddie doesn't look phased at all. Another nice pitch hit to the first baseman, who covers and runs it back and beats the runner for the
beats the
3rd
runner.
out.
All
And
right.
that concludes.
So that's a nice outing for Madison, the pitcher. It's a scoreless inning, and the score is still Burgundy Bombs 1 and the Killer Chameleons 0. All right, welcome back. Once again, the score right now, this is the bottom of the 2nd inning. We have the Burgundy Bombs leading the Killer Chameleons 1-0. On the mound, we have a new pitcher. She is Smiley again. Last time we introduced her as the daughter of the coach, and she is, as we said, she's going to be playing in the 12 white team in the summer. So Jerry, I'm talking about a lot about Nova. Can you tell us more about what Nova is again?
Sure. So this game, you're seeing athletes from the recreational league, which just means that everybody who wants to play ball comes in and plays ball. Nova, on the other hand, is a competitive tournament type series. where players are evaluated and selected. They have to make the cut. Millie throws a nice pitch. It's hit to the second baseman, who puts it on one in time for the out.
And that was number 15, Annika. She was the pitcher in the last game, but now in this time she was thrown out at first base.
Bridget's up to bat. Millie delivers. A little high.
All right, up at bat is Bridget. Bridget is the daughter of the assistant coach, Will, and she knows more about Pokemon than any of us would ever want to know about Pokemon.
Millie delivers a nice pitch. It's hit off the end of the bat, just foul. Batter shaking her hands because that hurts. Millie's doing a great job moving around. That one was low and inside.
So the coaches for the Chameleons.
There's a nice hit, goes all the way to the left fielder or center fielder on the ground. Base hit.
All right. And as we said, the coaches for the Chameleons are Richard McCleve, Chris Glantz, and Will Reese. The team manager is Teal. So up at bat we have Daija.
And ball gets past the catcher, runner advances to 2.
Daija loves pizza, so that's the only notes I have from her. Must be important pizza.
Very few teenagers don't love pizza. Bridget's eager to take 3. She's getting a nice lead right on the release of the ball from the pitcher's hand, which is exactly what she ought to do. And there's another
Foul
hit,
ball.
but it's foul. Swinging just a little bit late because the pitch is a nice quick pitch. Millie's doing a good job pushing in there.
Look out.
There's one into the grandstands. And steal at 3, thrown,
Ooh,
and
go home.
oh, she's coming
Go
home. And that will tie up the game. Stole home.
So again, in 12U, on a pass ball overthrown, the runners can come home. And so now we have a 1-1 tied between the two teams.
And that ball got into the dirt and got past the catcher.
We have a full count on Daija.
Oh, and there it is. A hit to the second baseman, lobbed over to the first baseman and called out.
That was a great teamwork
Beautiful
from
play.
the second base person to the first base person.
Love to see these excellent plays. That's 2 down now.
Yeah, one of these girls asked me to call her the base woman. Don't call her the baseman. I forgot which
Okay.
one it is. So at the plate we have number 11, Michaela. Michaela likes to swim and play soccer. She also likes to play the clarinet.
Swing and a miss. Millie delivered a nice pitch. Millie's older sister pitched for me, and she was a great pitcher. Now playing high school ball. This one is hit to the first baseman, who gets easy out, and that'll retire this team for this inning. And we're going to the top of 3.
And the game now is 1-1 tie between the Killer Chameleons and the Burgundy Bombs.
And welcome back to the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting at top of the 3rd inning, and we have a highlight of a stolen home. Right there it is, from the last inning.
From the Miss Bridget over there.
Okay. Here we go. Sophia will be coming up to bat once our pitcher's warmed up. Maddie's pitching again this inning.
So while we are here, I want to thank a lot of people. For example, we want to thank all our sponsors. Each of these teams are sponsored by someone, a restaurant, a dentist, a doctor somewhere. For those sponsors, we have them advertised on our website. We have the name prominently displayed over here in Stevenson. And also, at the end of the year, the names are appearing at the back of the T-shirts that everyone is wearing around. I think my daughter still have some of those T-shirts, and we still carry those sponsors behind our back.
Now, we were talking a little bit about the summer tournament series named Nova. And what Nova is it'll be a selection of girls, some of them from these teams you see, that have tried out for the Nova and have made the cut, and now they were selected to play the Nova Ball. Now, Nova Ball is more intense still because the rec players do a great job, but they maybe the first time they've ever played. The Nova players, on the other hand, are qualified and have competed against other players for the privilege of playing Nova Ball.
Right.
So they'll be traveling around this summer to tournaments at various places around California, and depending on how well they do, they typically end up in places like Lake Tahoe, San Diego, playing tournaments. So they'll go down for the weekend and play a series of games for a trophy.
Right. So at bat we have Sophia. Sophia has been playing for 6 years. She was actually in the championship team last year in 10U.
Foul ball. And Sophia is very serious about hitting that ball hard. If she does it, looks like she's got the wherewithal to send it nicely. Let's see what she can do here. She looked at it, it was a little bit low. So we got a 3-1 count now.
Now once again on the mound we have Madison McCleave, and then catcher we have Callie.
Oh, and that one's a strike. Now we got a full count. Pitchers are doing a great job. I just love to see the caliber of pitching that these coaches have inspired in their players. This really makes for a great ball game. And now what's going to happen? Here it is. It's just outside, and so the batter's walking. And that batter can continue to 2, but she chooses not to in this case.
And we have the across the town scoreboard. It was the end of the first inning. Well, it was a long time ago, but it was the Crush 3 and the Moneymakers 3.
And the pitch went into the dirt, which Sophia took advantage of that and stole 2. And she's stealing 3 now. Gets in. All right, so again, Coach Sandkeet, aggressive coach, aggressive base running, makes for a great ball game. And look, that runner's almost all the way home. Will she steal home? Ooh, she was halfway there as Sophia was looking to come on home. I think we may see that happen. We saw it happen last inning.
And at bat we have number 9, Sydney. Sydney.
Swing and a miss. Now watch that runner. Let's see what she does.
Sydney's favorite baseball player is Anthony Rizzo. And he played first base for the Cubs.
Oh,
it's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
Well, I can see that Sophia is so eager to come home.
She is keyed to come home. And she came all the way home before the ball was declared foul.
And again, we can see that Osankit is very aggressive.
Yep. Oh, and there's one that got past her. Now she's going to come.
Look out.
Catcher's chasing her back.
It's a pickle. Oh.
Didn't quite turn into a pickle, but it had every look that it looked like it would. Here we go. Full count. That's what I like about this game. These girls that are so aggressive.
Yes.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and
strike
batter
3.
goes down looking, 1 away. Again, the runner didn't go back until that ball. That's a beautiful job. That runner is doing everything just right.
Right, coming up at bat is number 3, Anna. No, these things are things that I do not recognize.
Oh, and a little fly ball hit. Oh, it was already 2 outs. Oh, it was 1 and 1 out. Oh, so she got back. Now it's 2 outs.
Well, we'll talk about her next time, but
and a fly ball.
It's a fly out. 2-1.
And Sophia came all the way down and had to get back in time, which she did.
She could have run home actually. She turned back and the ball was past the catcher.
Oh, really? Then they lost it after that?
Yes.
She got enough action on that one play, that's for sure. Oh, and a
look out.
Nice hit.
Look out, look
into
out.
the grandstands.
Oh, he was not watching.
Almost hit it.
Just like when you're at the Giants game, you have to constantly pay attention, otherwise the ball may hit you.
Yes, it may. And this ball, it's called a soft ball, but it is not soft.
Well, but in 12U, it is a hard ball now. They're all playing hard balls. In 10U, you have the soft core.
That catcher's going to chase that running back.
And this baby, if you got hit, you can...
It's hard.
It's hard, man.
The only difference between it and a hard ball is it's bigger and it weighs more. It's just as hard.
So we're back to the top of the inning. It's Andy
there's
Crane.
a pop-up to the first baseman who puts it away nicely. And that's the end of that.
All right, so we're going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It is still 1-1 tie between the two teams here.
Now watch this foul ball. It's coming back, and is it going to hit a spectator? Almost.
He's not paying attention.
Got to pay attention. Absolutely.
So, Jerry, last time we talked about the umpires. I know that MVLAGS, we also have a youth umpire program. And in fact, your daughter is one of them, right? Can you tell me more about that?
Right. And actually, both of my daughters were umpires for a time. But we encourage our players to also become umpires. We send them to umpire school. Usually, Bruce, our base umpire, leads that, or sometimes Terry, our home plate umpire, will. But in any event, these girls learn to be umpires, and then they're paid to umpire games that are at least 2 divisions lower than where they're currently playing. And so they learn how hard it is to be an umpire and how hard it is to get those calls right and what it feels like to face people who disagree with their calls.
All right, so at bat, we have number 12, Lillian. Lillian, she really loves to draw.
And Millie delivers another nice pitch right in there.
And on that note about the youth umpire, they can earn between $25 to $40 per game, and that usually is one of the first paycheck that they would have, and then sometimes some of the girls would frame it as the first paycheck too.
That's right. And what a way to have a first paycheck to umpire a game. And as I said, they learn some valuable life skills doing that. They're expected
too high.
They're expected to, and that batter's retired, so Millie strikes out the first batter presented. Right. Callie's up next.
So number 7, Callie. Well, it's an interesting note about Callie. She said that today, if it was not for the game, she would be in a piano recital. And she's secretly glad that she is not going to the recital.
Well, it's not much of a secret anymore, is it? I hope her piano teacher doesn't hear this. Kelly makes a nice hit, but it's snagged by the first baseman, who makes an amazing move almost into the dugout to capture that foul ball. And so there we go. There's 2 down, and just as many batters.
Okay, up at bat is number 6, Kiera. Kiera, she was selected to be the torch bearer in the recently held Junior Olympics for the Copington Elementary School.
Oh. And swing and a miss. So she had 1 strike looking and 1 strike swinging. So now she's sitting on a 0-2 count. Millie delivers. Comes a pitch and
it's a foul
hit
ball.
Foul. She got her bat on it now. She's timed the pitcher. Kiera looks serious. Millie delivers. Swing and a miss.
That's 3.
That's 3. Millie strikes out 2 and closes the bottom of the third inning. We're going to the top of the fourth inning.
And it's still 1-1 tie between the Killer Chameleons and Burgundy Bombs.
Welcome back, sports fans, to the Mountain View Los Altos girls softball. Look at this catch. All right, there's it on your toes. First baseman who runs in and captures that little fly ball.
And her name is Paige. And Paige on that team, Callie several play on my team last year. And again, as we said, in a few months or even these girls grow a lot and their skills improves dramatically.
They do, and we are going to the top of the fourth inning, which is an unlimited inning. As many runs as can be achieved will be added to the scoreboard.
The way that we have seen the pitchers dueling out,
That's true.
we could be done with this in a short time if they keep keeping this pitching power up.
Yeah, I mean the pitching has been excellent. Nobody has closed an inning due to having reached the run count allowed for an inning, and that just shows it's a good ball game.
Right. At bat, we have number 4, Caitlin. She stole a bunt.
Ooh,
She stole a bunt, but
Caitlin
then
sends
a fake bunt.
Nice fastball through. I believe it was a little high, but that was a good-looking pitch.
Another fake bunt. Oh, no. Or delayed bunt.
I think she's attempting to distract the pitcher, and if that's so, it appears to be working.
And on the mound, we have Annika, who is the pitcher in the first
there's
inning.
A strike.
I think Annika has a younger sister, and her sister is learning the pitching just like her older sister.
Two strikes.
And we were amazed at both the siblings on how they can pitch.
A swing and a miss, and there's a strikeout.
Well, so the pitcher came all the way from 3-1 down and
Struck out
produced
that
a
batter.
strikeout.
And now we get a pitcher's duel happening since Millie's up to bat. Let's see how that goes.
Another bunt.
And it goes foul.
So what we want to do is also thank all the volunteers who help out throughout this season, the parents volunteers, all the field crews, all the people who man the snack shack, the chaperone, in fact the coaches, and the team managers are all volunteers.
And that's called a foul ball.
So
unfortunately, the ball nicked the foot of the batter, which is an out. Just completely unintentional, and that can happen on a bunted ball.
Yeah, so
it was a beautiful bunt.
some of the girls, when they did it once or twice, they learned to hop over the ball so that they're not going to run into the ball again. So.
And coach is coming out to a conference with the umpire to talk it over.
And that's the advantage of when we have a base umpire and a plate umpire, because both eyes can pay attention on different things, and that's how you can get more results out of
And
this.
the call is confirmed. It's an out. Now that's good umpiring to have picked that up, to have watched it carefully and seen that happen. I didn't see it.
And we have up at bat, Paige, number 10.
That's not actually. Paige is watching these pitches carefully. She's a Nova player. She's an accomplished player. That one's high, not biting. she walks.
It's a walk.
One
All right.
strikeout, one fly ball, and a walk.
Coming up at bat is number 2, Anna. Anna had a strikeout
D.
before.
Let's see what Anna can do now. Oh, and steal to
Some
2.
runner on second.
Oh, and the ball gets there just late. But it was thrown nicely and thrown to the correct side of second base. But the runner beat the throw.
Now, so if anyone, we thank the volunteers. You also have a lot of board members who help out in various aspects of this league. And we're always looking for people who knows marketing, who can do scorekeeping, who can manage umpires, you name it, we need you.
Anna looking for her opportunity, and Paige is looking for a steal. Again, that aggressive base running is showing in every one of these base runners.
Paige is actually very fast, and I'm not surprised if they would send her to third base on the next attempt.
She's halfway there now, and the catcher runs her back. And that's the correct answer to that threatened delay steal, is for the catcher to come out and run that player back, or throw it to 3, but not throw it to the pitcher, because she'll go. Fast runner like Paige would certainly go. Nice pitch, swing and a miss.
It's three
That's
outs.
3 outs.
All right,
Now
so
we're
it is still 1-1
It's a good ball
tie
game.
between the Killer Chameleons and the Burgundy Bombs.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. KMVT Sports is brought to you with the help of our sponsor, Altos Mobile Massage. Massage has been proven to reduce stress and improve well-being. Healthier and happier employees do better work. Altos Mobile Massage brings the massage to you. Sometimes a little pressure is a good thing.
So we are at the bottom of the 4th inning between the Killer Chameleons and the Burgundy Bombs. We are at 1-1 tied, and this is the MVLAGS 12U championship game.
And what a game it has been with the pitcher's ruling. This is certainly a pitcher's game. No team has achieved the maximum number of runs allowed in the first 3 innings. Instead, all the batters were retired one way or another, and very little damage done anywhere. So it's a 1-1 ball game, and it's really up in the air which way this is going to go. We cannot tell. Of course, anything can happen in a ball game, but a lot of times you do have some kind of advanced feeling of what's going to, who's got the edge. But it looks even Steven in this game. Good pitching,
Swing and
aggressive batting, aggressive running.
We are at the top of the batting order for the Killers Chameleons. Is number 5, Indira.
Indira has 1 ball and 1 strike at this point. Millie pitching again this inning.
So this is the 4th inning. Again, this is an unlimited run inning.
Oh, and there's a little hit into foul territory. The first baseman's not quite able to connect with it.
The first baseman caught a running fly ball just the last inning, and so she was attempting to do the same. She's number 4. It's a different person. Sorry.
Caitlin almost got to it.
Right.
Oh, and there's a nice hit right over the. Oh my! It went over the third baseman's head, went over the left fielder's head, and now runners moving in. Oh, she kicked the ball. It's probably okay, and she's coming home. Let's see what they're going to do.
I don't know what they're going to call this.
I think it's okay because it had gone through fielders. The fielders had touched it and thrown it, so
It's a home run then.
unless it was determined that she had deliberately kicked that ball, which obviously she didn't.
Yeah, that's a conversation between the head coach and the umpire.
The defending coach is asking
It's a home run from. Oh.
Oh,
All right, so here is the home run for Idera. Okay.
and Millie delivers a strike with her first pitch.
Sorry, up at bat is number 16, Madison. Look out.
Madison gets her bat to it, and it's over the gate.
Now, once again on the mound, we have Millie, and catching is number 10, Paige.
And that one's in the dirt. Nobody on base to take advantage of that. Got past the catcher. Millie delivers, and Maddie sends that ball right over the pitcher's head
You're going to hold.
to this shortstop.
Yeah, sometimes
For a
it's
base
wise
hit.
for the shortstop to not throw the ball
Yeah.
because it's not a playable ball, and so she wisely hold it and throw back to the pitcher.
And Maddie's a fast runner, and she was there, so shortstop picked that up and realized it was hopeless. Now, Maddie looks like she may just go ahead and steal two here. She's quick enough to do it. Let's see what happens.
And up at bat, we have number 17, Serenity. Now here we want to also thank the City of Mountain View for allowing us to use their precious field here in Stevenson, Graham, Callahan. Without that field, we would have nowhere to play. So thank you, City of Mountain View.
Yes, thank you, Mountain View. Oh, and Serenity
look at that.
hits it high and drives it to the center
Whoa.
fielder, who catches it. Nice play. Maddie immediately back to first base to avoid a double play. Very smart player.
Okay, up at bat, we have the pitcher, number 15, Annika. Annika is homeschooled. That's the only notes I have from her.
And she takes a swing and a miss. It's a foul tip, which of course means that the runner was free to go, which she did.
And Madison steal to second.
And Madison's looking at another steal. Paige coming out to push her back.
He's taunting her. All right. Yeah,
That's right.
one of the frequently misunderstood play.
It
A
is.
foul tip, and you get
And
caught.
it's been the source of some arguments. It's funny though, the umpire always wins. And there's a nice hit.
Ooh, almost.
Which is missed by the right fielder. Paige is coming in.
So
runners-
Madison scored, and
sorry,
we
Madison
got
came
a double, almost caught by the right fielder over there. But we have another run scored for
That's
the
right.
Killer Chameleons. It's 1 out. We have number
Oh, when it gets
Number
past the catcher, he's picking
14,
it up.
Bridget on the plate, and she hit a base hit last time she was at bat. And we have a runner at third base, Miss Annika.
And we get a nice
Look out,
hit, which is put away by the first baseman, looking immediately toward third base to see if she could catch that runner off the bag, but she didn't.
All right, we have 2 outs. Coming up at bat is number 10, Daija.
And Deja hits it's called fair.
It's a fair ball, so she got a
Fair
base
ball.
hit.
And with 2 away, she didn't steal. She didn't go on to 2, even though there's a runner on 3. With 2 away, you wouldn't want to do that. So these players are really playing heads-up ball here.
And we have number 11, Michaela, on the plate right now.
Oh, Millie delivers a nice one. Runner is
Just
stealing.
missed inside. And then we have runners on second and third.
In the dirt and past the catcher. Runner coming home.
She got it. Oh, look out.
She's on.
Sometimes those slide can give you a sprain if you don't not careful.
That's right. It's a dangerous situation.
Right,
Glad nobody got hurt on that
another run
one.
scored.
Terry's cleaning the plate. Another runner's in. Another runner on 3. So the Chameleons are doing a good job running these bases around the way they are. Got 2 outs and they're having a 2-out rally. Another nice pitch. Oops, it's a little high. Count is 3-0.
She's going to
And
change.
ball 4. Let's see if she'll do a continued. Ooh, that one almost got away from the pitcher. Will she continue? She's going to continue, but there's 2.
Millie is watching,
not
so.
continue. Oh.
Millie is watching. Watch.
That's an out right there.
There you go. We know that.
Yep, that's a.
When the ball is in the catcher's hand, you cannot do that look back rule. That's what we call it.
Pitcher's hand.
A pitcher's hand, yeah, right.
That's right. And I told you, umpire Bruce has eyes in the side of his head, back of his head, front of his head. He doesn't miss anything. Welcome back, sports fans. Look at this home run. Oh no, it's the wrong cut.
All right, thank you.
Nice, nice view of the home base steal. We're having a great ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
So we have last inning, the Chameleons scored 3 runs. So now the Chameleon is up 4-1 against the Burgundy Bombs. You know, across the town scoreboard, it is the end of the second inning. The money makers is 3, and the crush is also 3. A tie game. (4-1).
4-1 Chameleons.
We're off mic though, I think.
Called strike.
No, it's okay. Got it. All right, so up at bat, we have the Burgundy Bombs, number 1, Krishna. Oh, Krisha, sorry, Krisha.
Ooh, and another beautiful pitch delivered. The pitching just gets better and better as these innings are coming through. Here we go. That one is delivered high and away. Annika really kind of needs a thread of needle here. She's got between the top of the knees and the bottom of the armpits, and that ain't much on this batter. Here's the pitch, and it's high and away.
Yeah, my daughter is also a small size like that, and we realize how sometimes it's hard to pitch against such a small person.
Yep. It's hard, but the caliber of pitching here is up to the task. Here comes a pitch, that one low, and now the runner's walking. She waited it out with patience.
All right. Next at bat is number 12, Avery.
Avery's up. There are no outs. And we're in the top of the 5th inning. Pitch is delivered high. And
runner steals.
She steals. Oh, she beats that one by a long shot. Tempted to go to 3, but is tagged while she stands on that too.
Well, she is known as a speed demon, so I will assume that she will continue to steal on third base if there's an opportunity and then come home.
Yeah, let's see what she does.
Well, yep.
Yeah, she's pretty quick. Like spring steel, ready to go.
Yeah, one thing we learned that never underestimate small players because they can surprise you.
Doesn't matter how much dog's in the fight. It's how much fight is in that dog. I'm not calling anybody a dog. I'm just saying. Here we go. Avery's ready at the plate. Monica's ready to deliver. Here comes a pitch.
Down. Oh, she was thinking about it.
Oh,
The second base Christian was thinking about it.
Yep. And this catcher is handling that speed demon the best possible way. She put on some pretty good speed herself. 17.
17 is Serenity on the Chameleon side, catcher.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and a swing and a miss.
Great swing.
It's 2 strikes. It's a full count.
There's a pitch. Oh, and it's in there.
That's 3, right? Strike
Yep,
3.
Strike 3. So
Up at bat
One
is
down.
number 14, Tallulah.
Speed Demon's still looking for her opportunity.
There we go, strike. Oh, it's down. Sorry. Oh, she's a taller player.
Yeah, she is. That's ball 1.
Her knees is above, a little bit higher.
Here we go. Ooh. And she sends a fastball right on through.
And we have an update on across the town scoreboard over at the Diamond Girls. It is the end of the 3rd inning. The crush is 5, Money Makers 3.
Oh, and makes a nice hit. Runner's going to score. Speed Demon's coming home. The runner got tripped up and fell on her way to 2, but she drove home a run. And we're getting a timeout for this runner who took a bad fall going around 1 there.
But the run came in from our Speed Demon, so
Run scored. Burgundies have
score 2. So the score is
3.
4-2 right now.
Yeah, 4-2.
The score is 4-2, I think. 5-1. Wrong side. Actually, the Chameleons for the Burgundy bomb 2. So.
Oh, it's 4-2. Here's a steal, and it's going to be safe. These teams are very well coached. The girls are smart players,
Ooh, a swing and a miss.
taking advantage. Every opportunity
And
they
a
get. And
bad
we got
win.
another runner threatening a delayed steal. Catcher doing the right thing, rounding her up, sending her back. And she'll just hand off the ball to the pitcher.
So at bat we have number 6, Esmeralda here. We have a runner on second. 1-1. It's a count.
1 out. Ball's in the dirt. Catcher picks it up though. Nice scoop for the catcher. And again, running
She's
that runner
running-
back.
run
She's
her
a
back.
smart catcher. That's number 17. What's her name?
Serenity.
Serenity.
It's a lot of work for the catcher.
She's doing a lot of work, but that's, you know, that's what this is supposed to be. This is an active, this is a game, and these are athletes. So good for her. That one a little high. Again, a threat.
Well, you can see that the second base runner is trying to steal if there's an opportunity. So.
And she's keeping the pressure on the catcher and the pitcher. Sometimes that little edge will cause a ball to be missed, and then she does get to go.
There we go. That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Caitlin is sending these pitches in quickly. I mean, they're going fast, and so batters having a little trouble staying ahead of it. And so that's why they're fouling off over here to
So we
the.
have a full count on Esmeralda. Oh, it's a swing though.
Drop third strike.
Drop third. Safe, drop third strike.
Safe, and the run's going to score.
One will score.
Well, that's a heads-up move right there.
Yeah, once again in the 12U, we have a drop third strike rule. So the ball get passed on third strike, the runner can run to first and wild.
Now, it looked to me like the batter made a very smart play. That ball was in the dirt before it got to the plate, and she swung at it knowing it was impossible to hit, but knowing she had to drop third strike just by swinging.
And
then she took off.
And that kind of interfered with the catchers, and that's how she got the drop.
That's right. Well, that's a smart move. I very rarely see that, but congratulations to our batters. Smart enough and on the ball enough to realize her opportunity there. Again, well-coached team knows to look for opportunities and take advantage of situations. They come in strange ways sometimes. And that's a great example. Showing bunt now. So
at bats, we have number 8, Sophia. Her runner at first, and still one out.
Ooh, and swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch. Sophia's trying to get this pitcher figured out.
Oh, Sophia, she knows about championship games. She was here last year.
And that pitch is just a tad low. Sandkit encouraging his batter. Caitlin delivers. High and away. That'll be a steal to 2. There it is. 2-2 count. Annika looking to strike this batter out right now. Oh, and there it is.
Strike 3.
There it is. My, that was impressive.
2 outs. Up at bat is number 9, Sydney.
Well, I must say the pitchers on both sides of the diamond here have really shown their stuff. It's beautiful. Another fastball, a little too low. Catcher not taking any chances. She knows we don't have a time, we don't have a clock today. She's not going to let somebody do a delayed steal on her. Not on her watch.
It's down.
Again, Serenity scoops it out of the dust. Chases the runner back. Annika ready to deliver. Little breeze just came up. Oh,
Strike.
another strike. 2-1.
2 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, and a
That's a
nice
swing.
pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss. She's on her way to striking out her third batter this inning.
Miss Annika can really pitch.
Yeah, she can.
I hope she play in Nova, but her family has plans.
And there's a swing and a miss, and there we go.
All right, so
That's
we are
3
going
strikeouts.
to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Killer Chameleons is 4, and the Burgundy Bombs 3.
4-3. Welcome back, Fort Sports fans, to the Mountain View Los Altos Girls Softball Championship game at the 12U level. And what a game it's been.
There's a home run on the screen right now. We have a replay from last inning, although actually 2 innings ago, in which there was a home run.
Our last batter's still up, right? She didn't finish?
Right. Okay. And the last inning, very interesting. Annika got up and delivered 3 strikeouts. Now, she did allow some hits, but nobody got home. And it's just tremendous to see these pitchers cranking up the speed and the accuracy of the pitching. Usually what happens is toward the end of a game, a pitcher starts to, you know, her accuracy and her speed diminishes because of fatigue, but these pitchers have really got their heart in it, and they're giving us a great game.
And on the mound now for the Burgundy Bombs, we have a new pitcher. Actually, she pitched earlier, but this is Annie, and catcher is Paige. Up at bat for the Killer Chameleons is number 12, Lillian.
Okay, here we go. Annie gets ready to deliver her first pitch of the inning.
Oh, that's a balk, actually.
And there it is. And a little hit.
Let's see how they
Third
throw this.
stop. Third baseman comes in and
Oh,
gets it and
too
throws it
fast.
into one, but not soon enough. Oh, the ball gets overthrown on the way back. Does the runner even see it? No. Coach sends her. So important for our runners to always be
Pay
looking,
attention.
Pay attention to the ball. Loss of control, it happens every game, sometime, right? And at least the coach saw it and sent the runner.
All right, up at bat is number 7, Callie.
Annie's taking her time, setting up for the pitch. Paige gives her a target.
It's a bunt.
Bunt was shown. Millie now playing shortstop, spooks the runner back. Annie delivers.
Ooh, a bunt.
Bunt, a
It's
beautiful
good
looking bunt.
She can make it.
And she does.
It was a good bunt and advanced the runner from second to third.
Yeah, that was an excellent bunt. It was handled well too, but the runner was just so fast.
So we have the number 7, Kiara, up at bat for the Chameleons.
Scooped out of the dust. The
The runner to
runner
second.
steals anyway.
So we have runners on second and third.
Kira ready for the pitch. Annie delivers. And it's in there.
No, that was a high strike. One ball, 2 strikes. There we go.
Oh, Kira swings hard and misses.
It's a strike 3 call. It's a great pitching by Annie.
And he does a good job. And now we're back to the top of the order with Indira, or Indra. Sorry. Runners on 2 and 3.
So as we mentioned, many of these girls, such as Annie on the mound, Millie on the shortstop, they played in the Nova program. And next time when we have a break at the bottom of this inning, we'll introduce the Summer Star program. I'll ask Jerry to tell us more about that later.
And I'll be happy to do that. Another ball thrown. And it's kind of got a situation on her hands with 2 runners in scoring position and 2 balls thrown to this batter already.
There we go.
Oh, and there's a nice hit directly to the shortstop.
Oh,
But it's bobbled and goes back to the backup.
It's one of those
And
funny
run
hop
scores.
that she would have made it if it's one
Yeah.
off of the
Took a
crazy
little hop.
bounce.
Took a little hop and a little dirt rivet out there. Now we have runners on 1 and 2 and the run scored.
One scores tied now. Nope, actually they up at 5-3.
Maddie's up to bat. Maddie is coach, is the coach's daughter. And
Ooh.
she holds her bat, but the bases are stolen.
And then
And no
steals.
throw attempted.
Runner on second and third. And 1 out. Look out.
Foul ball.
2 strikes.
Oh, and Madison bravely holds her bat on that one.
So we want to thank you. We thank the parents, volunteers. We want to also thank the board members, Trish, others. They have spent a lot of time putting this season together, and this is kind of the final song for the season.
Yeah, this is the final game right here, and it is a good game. And Maddie pops that one out of the dirt for a
got
nice hit, makes it to 1. Oh, and a runner's coming home.
Oh,
Runner's safe. Now Maddie's stealing 2. With another
That
run
was,
scored. That was a nice play.
hit.
Wow.
It's almost like a tiny
Yeah,
bunt, and
there-
she got 2 runs scored.
Yeah. That was very, very well done. Congratulations to Maddie on that hit. Serenity up to bat. This game is turning around. I think we just had a lead change, didn't we?
Yes, we did. I think. No, it's still Chameleon. They're still lead. They have been leading.
Okay, so the
all
Chameleons were already ahead.
Yeah.
All right. And Serenity takes a pitch. Madison taunting and returning. Paige did a good job pushing Maddie back to 2. Went after her, which is exactly what a catcher should do in that situation. And now Annie delivers a pitch.
There we go.
And that's
Look out.
looking nice.
Look out.
Into the grandstands. Annie appears to be showing some fatigue here, just body language.
Yes. Apologize to the audience. I'm so used to warning everyone when there's a ball hit to the audience. I'll just say heads up, but
On the microphone.
that's a habit that I cannot
Mm-hmm.
shake. Sorry.
Not a bad habit. Holds the bat. Serenity not taking the bait. Paige going after the runner. Maddie is forced back to 2. 2-1 count.
Yeah, some of these girls I remembered we play for each other since kindergarten. That Paige here, we were the same team. My daughter and her were the same team 6 years ago.
Wow.
That's a long time.
Yes, it is.
Oh, hit by
and we
pitch.
have a hit batter. Yep, hit on the foot.
Now, so even though I have been here for 6 years, Jerry next to me has been here, what, for 200 years, Jerry? Is that
I don't
how
know.
long have you been here?
I haven't really counted them up accurately. I know it's at least 10 years because my first daughter started me here, and she was a player for umpire Bruce, who was a coach at that point at 12U. I've got another daughter that's 4 years younger, and she is now aged out and is playing high school ball. So I think it's been more than 10 years, and a lot of seasons. Because some seasons I've actually coached three seasons in 1 year.
Yeah, so
spring, summer, and fall ball.
An interesting fact about Jerry is that he loves softball so much, even though his daughter is no longer playing for us. He is coaching our 14U teams, and this year in summer he's coaching our 10C team for the Summer Nova. So shout out again to Jerry for all the things that he gave us.
Oh, thank you for that. It's a labor of love. And Maddie is stealing 3.
And up at bat we have number 15, Annika. Annika was the pitcher for the Chameleons. Annika had a double the last at bat, and so let's see if she can do some damage here.
Yep, she's poised and ready. Maddie's all set to steal home. I like that aggressiveness in her. That is a good sign. And Coach Rich is an excellent coach.
Yeah, Maddie, she said that she wore a brace because of her condition, and she would take it off only when she's playing softball.
A swing and a miss, and that one hits the catcher right in the face mask.
That's one thing that she asked me to say about her. Oh, look out.
Fouled back.
Well, we thought this game was going fast in the beginning, but now suddenly it becomes a longer game now.
Yeah. And that's just because the batter's engaging with the pitcher.
Well, sometimes I think the pitchers are also getting tired after so many innings. So
yeah. That one's just outside.
Now, unlike the 10U, 12U, we do not have coach pitch. So if there's a bases loaded, then they can keep scoring and walking and until.
It's a crying shame. Well, they'll step up another pitcher if that starts to happen. And he's just sending them outside. Otherwise, the pitch looks good. She doesn't have the speed she did at first. At this point, doesn't appear.
She actually throws hard. She has a 49 miles fastball.
Yeah.
If she can do it.
No, I know. She was snapping the catcher's glove early on.
All right, up at bat, we have number 14, Bridget.
There's a beautiful pitch directly to the shortstop, who fires it to one.
What is that?
Oh,
The miss.
And a 2-run score. Oh, this ball game is.
Keep going. All right, so at across the town scoreboard, brought to you by MVLAGS, is the bottom of the 4th inning. The Moneymakers 5, the Crush 6.
Again to the shortstop. Bobbled. Runner coming home. Throw to home. And a tag.
Oh, they caught her.
Oh, my. She got her foot in before the tag. Oh, my.
Yeah,
what a play.
That one, I was waiting for the umpire to make the call.
I thought it was going to. Yeah. But, again, excellent umping to see that, you know, focusing on where's the foot and where's the tag and calling it true.
Well, so I don't see the other team should have called a timeout by now because the pitcher is a little bit struggling a little bit now. So, but should keep going.
Again, just outside. Yeah, Annie is clearly, she's thrown a lot of pitches this inning.
Yeah.
And she's.
I would call a timeout at this point to give her a break. And
that body language looks like
Yeah.
a little pep talk would be appropriate.
There we go.
There's a nice pitch, a swing and a miss for a strike.
Yeah, she looks a little bit tired with her sagging the shoulders and things like that.
Does. But God bless her. Look at her standing up there and delivering. Until somebody takes her out, she's there for her team, and she'll give everything she has. Another nice pitch for a strike.
It's 2 strikes.
Better looks, but it's a strike.
But still 1 out only, so unless I missed
It'd
something.
be nice to get an out.
It's 3.
Ooh.
That's 3, yes.
And she struck that batter out, by golly.
All right, 2
Well,
outs.
Say what you will.
and
That looked pretty good.
We have number 11, Michaela, coming up at bat. That's
No,
2
wasn't that number? Okay.
Number 12,
Yeah,
sorry.
12.
Lillian, sorry, you're right. That was number 12, Lillian. At bat.
Here we go. And a nice hit right at the ankles of the pitcher for a base hit and another run scored. Runner held at 3 and the runner's holding at 1.
So we bat the whole order.
Yeah, we have.
And we have runner on third and first base. Number 7, Callie, is coming up at bat.
Pitch is high and away, runner stealing 2. Of course, the catcher's fearful of going for that out because she has a next run standing on 3, but it would have been the 3rd out. So a lot of it has a situation. What's the confidence with
Strike.
the current level of play with the, with the shortstop? Is she going to be able to put a tag on that runner?
1-1 count.
We got 2 runners in scoring position at this point, and a very eager batter in Callie. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
Ooh, and it's a strike. Callie watches it go by. Say what you will, Annie is delivering.
All right, there you go. This is Annie has been pitching for a long time.
A
And
long time. She's
she
been all the way through this
I
order.
bet she won't get out of this inning.
Oh, it needs one more out. A couple more strikes.
There you
There's
go.
one of them.
Swing and a miss.
And that's it.
All
There's
right,
a strikeout.
That was a long inning.
She struck out
So
3
let me
batters.
So I think we have 11-3 as our score. The Killer Chameleons is leading the Burgundy Bombs.
Wow.
No, 1 more inning.
6th inning. Welcome back to our ball game, and here is a home run. We'll just take a look at this.
No, it's not a home run. It's
Oh, it's not the home run. Okay.
But it's
run scored.
It is a slide into home and safe for the runners.
So we've talked about the fact that we have a Nova team, and that Nova team is composed of the very best players MVLAGS has to offer, and that team in the summertime visits tournaments that are held in places like other cities, and sometimes as far away as San Diego to get to the championships. But also there's another summer program, and it's called Summer Stars. And Summer Stars was originally conceived, designed, and created for the players who didn't quite make the cut for the Nova team. So it gave them an opportunity to work on developing their skills in a summer program that we called Summer Stars. And so Summer Stars would typically be a situation where there'd be a lot of girls. We had as many as 300 at one point. and there'd be multiple teams for instance, the 12U division, and then we would all practice together, and then we'd divide up and play against each other in scrimmages each weekend.
So off the bat, we have number 3, Anna, for the Burgundy Bombs. It is the top of the 6th inning. The Killer Chameleons is leading 11-3 over the Burgundy Bombs.
And there was a fast pitch.
And on the mound, we have Annika once again.
Mm-hmm.
And the catcher is Serenity. 11-3. 4. I have 4. 11-4.
Oh, and another strike called.
11-4.
Chameleons.
Ooh, that was a fast pitch.
That was a beauty. One down. Well, the Burgundy Bombs need to make this inning count, because if they don't, this ball game's over. And they have a big challenge in terms of evening up the score. Basically.
Right, so at bat we have number 11, Annie. We're at the top of the batting order right now.
Swing and a miss.
And Miss Annika delivers a 47 miles per hour fastball just now.
And that is an excellent speed to be delivering at this point in the ball game. Now she's their closer, and looks like they're going to close it. Now that one hits the dirt and bounces.
And as Jerry was saying, the Burgundy Bombs has to score quite a few runs, otherwise this will be the last inning.
This will be the last half inning, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
This is it. Oh, and there's another called strike. They're just coming in faster and faster. Full count.
Now, once again, for those of us who cannot get enough softball, the 10U championship game will be aired on Sunday, May 20th at 6 p.m. This is the 12U championship game between the Burgundy Bombs and the Killer Chameleons.
And Annika just walked her first batter of this inning that she walked.
Up at bat, we have number 4, Caitlin.
Stealing and safely there. Oh, and it was overthrown. Not overthrown, it was just missed. Now we have a runner in scoring position, and boy, that's sorely needed at this point in the one away and the top of the 6th inning with the home team pitching.
Oh, swing and a miss.
And another nice fast pitch. And Serenity moving that runner
she's
back.
just trying to
She's
block
sealing.
her, man.
She's airtight. That's an airtight catcher right there. Caitlin looking to help the scoreboard a little bit here. Oh, and she makes a nice hit. Oh my, but it's...
That was nice fielding by the shortstop. Unfortunately, the runner is fast, and they score a run. That was a tremendous fielding by shortstop.
Yeah.
Just a little bit didn't catch the first base person, and a score came in for the Burgundy Bombs.
They needed that. That is a welcome move. Now, is that Millie up to bat? It is. Millie's a quick move. Still only one away.
Bunt.
Millie showing bunt.
Ooh,
And
almost.
she bunts, but it fouls. It's a smart play to have a very fast runner
On a bunt.
bunt a ball and drive a runner forward. Infield positioning for a bunt, and there's showing again. And that bunt goes up and away. Now we're to 2 strikes.
And she cannot bunt again because it's 3 strikes.
Well, she could, but if it goes foul, she's
Oh,
out.
yeah, right.
Wouldn't be wise.
Runners to
And
second.
runners. Steals 2.
She swing
and a
and
swing
a miss.
and a miss, and that was unfortunate because
I
that
think
was
she was
not
trying
in
to
the
get
strike zone.
some result, and she was a little bit too aggressive and eager to.
She wanted to.
Right.
Well, you know, at this point in the game, when you have a score like this, you got 2 outs now.
Yeah, 2-run
There's no
rally.
time to play it safe.
And Paige can
They've
do some
gotta make
damage.
up.
She can hit home runs.
Yep. They need her to do that right now. That one's in the dirt, and the runner steals 3. So now we got a runner in third ready to come home. This team has not given up as desperate as the situation looks. They know anything can happen in a ball game, and maybe they can make it happen. It's a very well-coached team. Very spirited team. Another pitch into the dust. Runner threatening the catcher. Nobody backing up the catcher. If the catcher were to throw that now, that runner just come around home
Yeah.
because nobody's backing up one, or home, I mean. But nevertheless, runner has to stick because she has no place to go.
Ooh.
Pitch is delivered, but it's a ball. This is Page at bat. Oh, and a called strike. Annika is delivering.
3-1. Runner at third. It's a walk.
And wisely holds the bat to be, and she's walked. Let's see, is she going to stick or
All
go?
right, so next at bat is
Gonna
number
stick.
2, Anna. Anna D.
And a D. Two down.
Strike.
The runner steals. No throw made against the steal. Batter holds her bat.
A runner on second and third. It's 1-1 count.
Another ball thrown. Serenity instructed to give a high target for this batter. She
Ooh,
puts
she
it right
swing
in
and
the
miss.
mitt and gets a
All
strike.
right, so this is it.
This is it. This is
2
for the ball
strikes.
game.
2.
Anna D, it's all up to you.
Look out.
That one's away.
Well, sometimes it's better for her to not know the situation.
Sometimes
Otherwise,
it is.
Too much pressure on her.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and she holds back.
And that's a walk.
Nerves of steel and gets herself
Bases
on. So now they
loaded.
got bases loaded, and who's coming up to bat?
Krisha.
Krisha.
Speed Demon. Yeah, so you can hear that the Serenity is giving instruction to play at any base.
Yeah.
It's a force out, so any
Anywhere,
base. And
including
that's-
home. This is a dire situation, actually. It was great that they got walked, but now where can they go? The base is loaded.
And Annika is showing signs of tiredness also after what's pitching for the past 3 or 4 innings.
Yeah, she's really been working it. Here comes her next pitch, and it's
swing. And Krisha was eager to help out.
Yep. Yep, that one was in the dirt. So on a 1-1 count, Annika and Serenity are teamed up to try to defeat this batters.
Look out.
And that one hits the dirt.
Why are they running then? There you go. All right. Down.
Catcher's doing an excellent job keeping it in front of her.
It's
Serenity
3-1.
has saved this
Yes.
situation like 4 times
Yeah,
now.
again, it's in 12U. If the ball go past you, the runner can just keep coming in until.
They will do it too.
Right.
If it goes past badly enough, a couple can come in. Another pitch, that
That's
one
a
high.
walk.
And that's a walk, the walk to run in. First time that's happened this game.
Yep. So it's 11. 6 now.
11-6, coach calls a timeout.
That makes sense. That when you see your pitcher is in trouble, just go talk to her.
Yeah.
Give her a calm down.
Yeah,
Gather herself, and then come back and
Yeah.
redo her stuff.
talk to her about pizza and maybe bringing a cold drink
Yeah.
out to
We
her.
don't know what's to talk out there. Could just give her a break, and then she can resume her.
Yeah, a
Good
little
job.
pep and a little break from the momentum that's been developed here. It's unlike Annika to walk runners,
Yeah. Once
but
again.
she has really done a lot
Right.
of pitching, and so bless her heart, you know, she's going to leave it all on the field, and both teams are doing that here. Here we go.
Down.
Oh. Nice fast pitch. It was just under the strike zone, but it was a beautiful pitch.
Number 12, Avery, who is at bat right now.
Oh,
Got hit by pitch.
hit by pitch. And that one looks like it hurt.
It's okay. It's the last game. She can take the
Just
rest
hate
of the
to
summer to recover.
Yeah. As long as he didn't fracture her radius there. It looks like it hit her in the radius. Okay, she's on. Okay.
Did the score came in?
Talila scored, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Runner,
okay.
runner was
Yeah.
came in on that dead ball. Ooh, and there's a beautifully thrown strike. Good, Annika's hanging in there. She's toughing it out. He is determined. This is what determination looks like.
At bat, we have number 14, Tallulah, I think.
Tallulah, yeah. There's the pitch, and it's high and away. Oh, and the runner's stealing home.
She got
She's
it.
in. Serenity couldn't stop her.
Well, the Burgundy Bombs is putting on a 2-run rally. They have scored at least, 4 runs since 2 outs. So, many
Yeah,
runs.
at least 3. I think it's 11-7 now, right? 11-7.
They have
Here's the pitch, and it's a strike. And another run scores. believe it's 11-8.
11-9 now, actually, 11-9.
Is it?
Yeah.
11-9.
I think 5 runs scored this inning.
Oh my, this has turned back into a ball game. This is a serious matter. High and away.
So this is just a testament that no matter how far the score is, teams should not give up. That you can see that things can happen.
That's right, Coach. Stay in the game. Always play the game. Oh, and a beautiful swing and strikeout.
And that's ball game.
And that's the way the ball game ends, right there.
So the final score between the Killer Chameleons and Burgundy Bombs is 11-9. Killer Chameleon is the 12U 2018 rec season champion.
And they are throwing water at everybody.
It's not Gatorade?
Yeah.
Oh, no Gatorade.
I would
here.
go after the pitcher myself.
All right.
And she really left everything, all of her energy out there. She just hung in, and what a testament it is.
But it's a nice attempt comeback from the Burgundy Bombs team. They were down by 7 runs, and now it's almost only 2 runs.
Yeah, 2 runs. They could have won this game if things could have kept going. But to Annika's credit, she never gave up. She just hung in there, and she kept pitching. And it paid off.
So once again, we want to thank you, KMVT, for all your hard work and coming out every year to broadcast our championship game. And thank you, Jerry. My name is John Wong and Jerry.
John.
And it has been a nice day. We'll see you again next year at this time, May 19th, 20th, whenever that is.
Sports fans, if you have a daughter who would like to play ball, registration for this league starts really in November and December. That's when we register for the spring season. It seems really early, but it's a lot of work to do to get everything ready in time. So look for MVLAGS.org, sign her up, and come join the fun. We'd love to have your daughter here playing for us. Trophies are coming out. There will be a trophy ceremony in which all players will receive trophies. All right. Thanks again.